Okay, this screencast will show you how to use some of the reviewing and auditing tools that can be found in Microsoft Excel. The first thing we're going to do is simply spell check our spreadsheet. So if I go to review and choose spelling, say yes to check the whole of the sheet, and then we can see the spelling check is complete for the entire sheet. You just need to take a screenshot of you doing the spell check, and obviously if you've got any spelling errors, change them. Now the next thing we're going to look at is under formulas. There are some what we call formula auditing, some auditing tools. And the first one we're going to look at is the trace precedence and trace dependence tools. So when you click on a formula and choose trace precedence, you can see it highlights the cells that a formula depends on. So you might want to take a screenshot of you using trace precedence and then remove the arrows. And trace dependence just shows the cells that depend on this one that I'm clicked on. So trace dependence, I can see that F7 depends on E7. Again, you might want to take a screenshot of you doing trace dependence and explaining what it does. So there's two tools that we've just used. The other one that's quite useful is the evaluate formula. So here's our VLOOKUP formula, and if we evaluate it, it goes to 10 because that's the answer. I'm going to restart here, and this time I'm going to use the step in button. So VLOOKUP E7, so E7 is our rank formula. If I do step in, you can see that it goes to E7 and shows us the formula in E7, which is our rank formula, and that depends on D7. So I'm going to choose step in, and that depends on 100 in the result column. So you can see that you can evaluate the formula by stepping through and seeing the cells that it depends on. So if you've got an error, if it's a complex formula, you can see how it breaks down. Okay. Okay, and so the last thing we need to look at is the error checking up here. If I click on error checking, it'll just check your sheet to see if it can find any errors that might need fixing. So those are some of the auditing tools that you can show that you're using in your spreadsheet: trace precedence, trace dependence, evaluating the formula, and error checking to see if there's anything in the sheet that needs fixing.